This conference will now be recorded.
Let me save this file first. Okay. Yesterday we have created banks. We have created banks, but different check type. Let me show you. We are continuing with the PSPL. Give me 1 second. Let me change the company. Okay. Is refreshing. Give me 1 second. I'm going to change this one. SPLC now. Okay. So in this company, SPLC, if we go to cash and bank management module, can anyone respond like, are you able to hear me or not?
Yes, we can, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Fine. So in this, we have created two bank accounts. So the major difference between these two is, for the first one, we made fixed. The method is fixed. Check method is fixed. That is for HDFC. For SBI Bank, it was free. It was free. Okay. And now, if it is a free, you cannot click on check numbers to create check numbers. Then you cannot see check numbers here. You are not able to create check numbers if it is a free method. If it is a fixed method, then HDFC Bank, I made it fixed. Then check numbers I can create, starting number and how many leaves. This is with the starting number and how many leaves. If you want, you can click. Suppose as of now, yesterday I have created 10 leaves. If you go here, this is 10 leaves I have created, check leaves. Okay, I think you are imagining like what is my meaning of leaf. Check leaves, blank checks. This. So actually there are so many models earlier. If anyone has check a bank account 10-15 years back, 15 years back, you will find each bank is following different formats. Nowadays all banks are following only one format. If you go inside, like it is only one single format nowadays. But earlier there are so many different formats. Actually in India we will use the word CHEQE, but globally they will use the word CHECK. Nowadays the format is this one. All banks are following this format. Earlier I have SBI bank account. SBI bank account leaf is very small. Nowadays it is very big. It is unique across all bank accounts. Okay, so that is check leaf. So the check number it is we have created. Now if you want to create some more check numbers, yes, I can create. Going to setup, check numbers, I can click the number, starting number, and I can enter quantity, how many quantity, suppose 5 quantity. If I click OK, then another 5 numbers will be created. If you go here, manage payments here, related information, checks, you can observe there is 15 checks. But whereas for SBI, I made it free, so I cannot create check leaves numbers, then I cannot see check numbers in the related checks. Clear the difference between these two? So what is the benefits from that one and this one, we'll discuss in a few minutes. Clear? Any doubt?
Yes.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Now let me create one vendor payment. Okay, so accounts payable module, payments setup, methods of payment, I need to create one method of payment, check payment. Check payment. Okay, and then here I need to use method of payments, payment controls, offset account type is bank, check number is mandatory. These two I need to enable. Next, file formats. Here there is a small button setup. If you click here, based on the country, there will be a formats will be shown. So I need the method check. For USA, there is a method NACHA and NACHA IAT and some other methods. Okay, for each and every country will have different formats. For Canada, there is different formats. For Australia, there is different formats. Based on the country specific, we can use these formats. Okay, for India, method of payment is check. We don't have specifically for Indian formats, but different countries has different formats. You need to select based on the country where you are going to implement. Fine. So remember the method, and here you need to select that method of payment, check whatever you have selected in the. So people will not observe this is a button. This is a very small button given here. You can click here and you can see. You can select formats. There are different formats. Different countries has different formats. So these formats will be enabled based on the legal entity what you have selected in the very first. I have selected while creating a new company, I have selected legal entity as USA. As I told you, country master, but whatever it is available by default, use that country code. Don't create new codes. Okay, fine. So if you select Canada, then Canada related formats will be shown here inside. If you select Australia, Australia related check formats will be shown. Fine. Now I'm closing here. So method of payment is created. Now let me do one vendor payment. Vendor payments. Already journal name is created. So click on lines. or you can click on here also, then it will be fine. Now I am selecting vendor. I'm selecting vendor account. Okay, if you want, you can enter the amount. Otherwise, you can select settle transactions. Automatically, invoices whatever you have generated, that will be shown. Against that invoice, you can do the payments. So you can select the invoice, click OK, and 50,000 instead of 50,000, I will do payment for 5,000 only. I can modify this one. Then it will pop up a message. You are changing 5,000. Okay, no problem. That is fine. I want to pay only 5,000 against that invoice. Now offset account. Here I will select method of payment as check. This method of payment, you can configure this method of payment in the vendor account also. Let me show you. So if I go to vendor, accounts payable, vendors, all vendors, you can select the vendor. So here I'm clicking edit. So in the payment tab, payment fast tab, this is fast tab. These are called tabs and this is called fast tab. In the payment fast tab, if you want, you can select method of payment. Understood? Predefined. If you want, you can map it here. Then automatically, if you select vendor, automatically that method of payment will be populated here. If you want, you can select in the vendor account. In the vendor, you can map. Otherwise, okay, here it is not available, not required. Fine. I will explain you some more things here. I need to explain you about this one. I will show you later. Let me finish this process first. So if you want, you can default this in vendor account. In the vendor account, if you map method of payment, automatically as soon as if you select the vendor account here, automatically this will be populated. Now if it is a method of payment check, I cannot select a ledger account. I need to select bank. I'm selecting bank, and now first I will do from the HDFC Bank payment. I'm taking HDFC Bank. Okay, now if it is HDFC Bank, in the method of payment, what we did it, check number is mandatory. We have mapped check number is mandatory, and offset account type is bank. Of course, offset account type bank we have selected already. This is bank. Now check number is mandatory. I cannot enter check number manually. So we know the functions like functions, sorry, generate payments. In 2012 be available in the function generate payments. Okay, method of payment is check. Bank is HDFC Bank. Okay, it is not required, but if it is, if you want, you can select the format. Okay, now if you click OK, observe now the first check number automatically it was populated. 68301 check number is automatically populated. You need not to enter check number. Documents, By default, as I told you, it will be printer. Always it will be printer. If you are practicing this one in your company system, there will be sometimes default printers will be there, so it will be printed unnecessarily. So always select screen and click OK and click OK. So it will take 1 or 2 minutes time. First time it is generating. Once it is application opened, first time it is generating. So it will take some time because this report format is generating in SSRS, SQL Server Reporting Services. So the code is it is executing from SSRS, SQL Server Reporting Services. So the application is developed in X++ language. So these two technologies should be integrated each other. So first time whenever you are generating, the report will take 1 or 2 minutes. Second time if you generate, it will take 10 to 15 seconds. Okay, I may get error message. Sometimes the printing, if it is working fine, the report format, it will generate the print format. Otherwise, it will get some error message. It is not generating print. So that is not, it is report formats are not configured in the system. If I am getting error message. In real time scenario, definitely you will get a print format. It is printing the check. So this format also we need to do a customization. I mean to say adjustments, amount, date, everything should be done in the proper manner. Okay, that we need a technical help here to print exact position. Okay, of course it is saving, so I can save this one or I can click open. It will be opened. I don't know whether it will open or not. Let me verify. It is opening in the Word format. So SSRS reports are not configured properly, and that is the reason it is converting. Okay, this is the format. This is the print format. Okay, print format, it is different scenario. I am closing this one. Now check number is updated. Then status will be sent. Status will be sent, and now you can post this one. It is in euros, USD and euros. 5,000 US dollars, that is converted to, it is euros, 3,650. Now it was posted. If you go to the bank accounts for HDFC Bank, if you go to manage payments checks, check number is available and it was paid for 1. Okay, now let me show from SBI. If it is SBI, I'm clicking new vendor payment lines. Vendor account for vendor 2 I'm doing now. Let me verify any invoices already posted. Yes, I think we have posted some invoices. Suppose I'm taking this one, click OK. I'm paying 2,000 only, suppose. No problem, it is okay. Now I'm doing method of payment check. If it is a method of payment check, I need to select a bank. Now I'm doing using bank SBI. Okay, that is, it may be only one bank account, then in that case, as per customer requirement, you are going to do it. Now I'm doing generate payments. So here now I'm doing method of payment, like a check bank is SBI. Click OK. Look at this one. Check number is coming as 1, but check number is 85001 is the check number. I can enter check number if it is a free method. I can enter free method. I can enter. Now documents. I'm taking the like screen. This is try to practice. Otherwise, if you don't have any printer, default printer, you can leave it, no issues. And I'm clicking OK. I'm entering number manually. Okay, I'm canceling. I don't want print format. See, now it was generated very quickly. It was 1 second or 2 seconds. Okay, now post. So if you go to the bank accounts, SBI Bank, if you go to the check, this check will be there. Understood the difference between these two, free and fixed? So why it was given free and fixed? Okay, so this is practically I'm telling you in real time scenario. Suppose okay, let me go to this one, HDFC Bank checks. What is the check number? It is 68301. 68301 is one check. This was given to some vendor 1, and for another one 68302. This is for vendor 2. I need to release, but I have written this check. Manually I have written check, but I don't want to give now. There is a discrepancies. I need to discuss with the vendor something, then only I want to give. Now another vendor 6803303. I need to issue this check to vendor 4. If you want to do like this in free method, in fixed method, it is not possible. You cannot skip this check. You need to issue check, then only you can issue this check. Understood? In the fixed method, I want to skip this one. I want to issue this check later. If you have that idea, no, it is not possible. Getting my point? If you are skipping in the system, it will be voided. You cannot use that check. So temporarily I want to keep hold on this check, then it is not possible in the fixed method. If it is a free method, you are entering manually number. Yes, you can enter, no issues. Later you can enter this one, but you need to remember check number clearly. Understood the difference between these two? Clear or any doubts? Yes or no at least? Silence means yes. Anyone,
Yes,
please?
it's clear, sir.
Okay. So I'm showing you practically lines. I'm selecting the vendor 1. So selecting settle transactions. I'm doing 4,000 suppose. not 45,000. I will do the payment of 4,000. It will pop up message. Yes, I'm agreeing. Only 4,000. So here I'm selecting method of payment check, and bank is HDFC Bank. Now generate payments. HDFC Bank. Click OK. So automatically it is coming. You cannot skip. If you intentionally want to skip, I can do it. Number of checks, blank checks, skip one. Okay, click on document. Okay, print or screen, anything is fine. Here I'm skipping one check. That means 303 will be updated. Look at this one. It is possible, but 302 you cannot use it. That is the disadvantages. So I'm canceling. I don't want to. Now if you go to the checks, refresh, that 302 will be voided. But you cannot use this number. If I want to do once again, I cannot use. That is the disadvantages. It will come next number as 604 only. Sorry, 304 only. If it is a free, you can enter your number, whatever you want. Let me try, because this is not a regular task. I will do. Let me do it.
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yes, please.
Sir, without voided, I can keep that voucher that as a pending, like without post. Separate batch, I can put it, right, sir? After that, I can post another check number and it can be.
Yeah, if you want another check number manual, that manual it is best. Whatever the way you want, you can do it. If it is fixed method, if I want to use the blanked one now, it is not possible. That's what I'm going to show now. Whether I have given answer your question or your question is different from my answer.
A little different. Actually, if I generate payment, but I'm not posting it.
Yeah, you can keep that one. Yes.
Yeah, that is what my okay. Thank you.
You can keep that one. See,
Maybe in the future I can use that one, right?
No. Once it is posted, 1 second, I will show you. Yeah, understood. Now your question is, I got it now. Let me explain you. I need to explain some more screen. Okay, here next number is coming. Like 68302. I cannot use it, or I cannot modify here. Fine. I'm clicking OK. Now I have not posted, but generated. Check is generated, but not posted. Okay, this is your question. Am I right?
Correct, sir. Correct.
It is generated. Number is generated. Now, if you go here, refresh, it will be attached. It will be attached because I have entered blank skip one. That is the reason it was attached already. So now if you don't want, yes, you can cancel it. You can do like payment status. You can make it rejected. If you don't want to pay, click yes. Now if you go here, refresh, this will be voided. You cannot use it.
Got it. Thank you.
Then you can proceed. Then you can give another check number. You can generate another check number. So payment status rejected to none. Now you can do once again like generate payments. Click OK. Usually this is not the best practice by skipping blank numbers. Okay, 0. document, screen, click OK and OK. Cancel. Now it is 806. If you refresh, 806 is paid. Whether you have posted or not, once it is generated means it was already tagged to this one, means printed already. So if you want to post, you can post. If you want to reject, you can reject. Okay. And this voided checks are blank checks. Voided checks, if I want to use it, okay, in US only. Let me show you. I need to explain this one here. Something. Give me 1 second. Cash and bank management. Parameters. Here, see, allow check reuse. This is possible in India, in USA only. In USA only. If it is some other country, it is not possible. I'm showing INMF, another country. In that country, it will not be there. The checkbox is not there. That is for USA. In USMF, we have allow reuse check.
All right.
So voided check will be replaced. Possible for USA, but not India. Okay, fine. I hope it is clear. Now I would like to show you something else. In this, whenever I'm doing vendor payment, I'm selecting bank and I'm selecting here account type bank and HDFC bank. Rather than that one, as I told you, if the client is asking like for different journals, vendor payment for for HDFC bank separate journal name, for SBI separate journal name. If yes, I can do it, and I can pass that offset account also. See, give me 1 second. Bank, and I can select the offset account type bank and bank. If I map like this, what happens? Whenever I'm doing vendor payment, I'm clicking another one, click new. Automatically that bank will be populated. Little bit slower. Go to lines. Now it is coming automatically bank. Understood? So still I'm able to change. It is allowed. Suppose I don't want to change this one. I mean to say my users should be freezed HDFC bank only. Then we have option that one also. Journal name lock. This is locking. Fixed offset account. So what I will do, I will create two vendor payments. One is for HDFC bank, another one is for SBI. I will give one vendor payment method to one user he will enter all HDFC Bank transactions only. Another user will enter SBI only. In that case, I can give one journal name for one vendor, one user, another journal name for another user. Then I'm making here lock fixed. Then if I'm creating new one, I'm closing this one. No, why it is stayed a little bit slower. Then suddenly I don't delete. I'm clicking new. I'm selecting the vendor payment. Now if I go to lines, here you cannot select, you cannot modify. Drop down is not coming. Make sense? So based on client requirement, you can do it. Understood this functionality?
Yes, sir.
This functionality. Okay, fine. So I'm not making here, I'm removing this checkbox because I want to post for. So based on client requirements, so as it requirements, you journal names is most important, crucial for finance consultant, and is required. This should be, you need to discuss with the client and you need to take the decision properly. How many journal names it is required and how many vouchers it is required, what is the naming convention they want. They want, like suppose why you are giving 7 characters, I want 6 characters. There will be a lot of discussions will happen in real time scenario. So everything you need to prepare and you need to give that information to the client users or business users. Whether they are happy with that one or not, they will get back to you. So don't create your own. Yes, prepare this information and submit to the client users, because whenever you are creating, in the very first they will proceed. After some time, this is 7 characters, I don't like 7 characters. You are creating, otherwise users. Okay, fine. So now in new company, whatever it is there, your task is, in new company, your task is, you need to create purchase order invoice, sales order invoice, customer invoice or sales invoice, vendor invoice or purchase invoice, anything. Then you need to do vendor payment, customer payment, and you need to do check return, and deposit slip cancellation. All these 6 things you need to do. This should be finished in 40 minutes, 40-45 minutes, not more than that. Initially it will take for you, I'm telling you, it may take 2 to 3 hours, 4 hours also initially. But this company creation process, and here vendor payment means you need to create journal names for vendor payment, for customer payment, for check returns, for deposit slip cancellation. So let me show you this one also. If it is a check returns, what is the type is, it is check return only, bank check returns. bank check reversal. So if it is a check returns, it is bank check reversal, the type. If it is deposit slip cancellation, the same deposit slip cancellation only. Here, bank deposit slip cancellation. Okay, up to these things you need to do it. So now earlier till now I'm helping a lot in terms of everything explaining. Now it is your turn, how you are practicing, how many times you did it. So in the very first, as I told you, like the best time is 2 to 3 hours. I know, like it will take 2 to 3 hours, but you need to finish it this one in 40 minutes. Then you can create n number of companies. Create another company, create another company, create another company. Do it a lot. It is your exercise. How many times maybe this company creation process, I did it almost more than 300-400 times. For every batch I'm doing this one. Okay, while doing, you definitely you will do mistakes. If you are not doing, very nice, it's excellent. You do mistakes and you need to rectify and come back to me like I'm facing these challenges. You can clear your issues by looking into message, you can understand. So whatever you have spent time, money for, that result is you need to practice. It is your turn, you need to practice all these things. On top of that, I'm going to explain you some more things, okay? But these minimum things you need to practice in a company, new company. Okay, whether I'm audible, I'm getting some network issue. Can anyone respond?
Yes, clear, sir.
Okay, fine. So there is no network issues. So please practice a number of times this company creation process. And if you struck, please come back to me before going to close the sessions. In another 2 weeks, I'm going to, like it is going to be ended. Another 2 weeks, tentatively, plus or minus. Okay, so I'm requesting you, all of you, you need to practice more this company creation process. Once you are learned company creation process clearly, if you have any doubts on top of that, if you Google it, you will get it. But this company creation process, it is your capability, your responsibility to do it. Okay, fine. I hope you are going to practice at least this weekends. You need to practice. If you are working in a company, I know you will be busy with your works. At least in the weekends, do practice and come back to me like I'm facing these challenges, I'm facing these challenges, and the target time is 40 minutes, not more than that. The entire setups and transactions. Fine. Okay, now coming to new topic today, fixed assets. Fixed assets. Anyone has any idea what is the difference between fixed asset, normal asset? What is the difference between normal assets and fixed assets? Anyone, any idea? Anyone? Like BCom, MBA, in your studies, what is the special?
Sir, sorry to disturb you.
Yeah,
Sir, how can we do the
yes, please.
bank reconciliation in the cash and bank that topic, sir?
Sorry, come again.
Bank reconciliation, because I was confused
Sorry,
in
come
this
again.
bank
Okay, fine.
reconciliation.
So one of the topic is pending. I missed that one. Sorry. Most probably I will explain you in, definitely. Okay. Here in this, there are two topics. One is in this reconcile. So account reconciliation. Okay, I will take this topic most probably tomorrow or day after tomorrow. After 2 days, I will take. Please me bank reconciliation (BRI) are the pending topic.
Okay, sir.
Bank
Okay.
one of reconciliation.
So there is a auto reconciliation also in the system.
Yes, there are two methods. One is manual and another one is automatic. These two methods I will discuss. Definitely I will discuss. This is one of the topic, pending topic. Okay, it is a small one only. We'll discuss this one definitely. Okay, please remind me after some time. Definitely we'll discuss. One of the important topic, small topic. Fine. Now fixed assets. Anyone, any idea what is the special like identification for fixed assets? Otherwise, I will give one example. Can anyone help me in this one? Suppose I have given 20,000 rupees to my friend. I have given 20,000 rupees to my friend. Okay. Now, after 1 year, I have not given for interest. Just hand loan help. I have given 20,000 rupees. After 1 year, whether he will give 20,000 or less amount or higher amount. The same 20,000. Am I right? Otherwise, in my warehouse, there are 20 laptops. There are 20 laptops I have purchased. I'm purchasing and selling laptops. I'm purchasing and selling laptops. So 20,000 for 20 laptops. Each laptop is 50,000. Okay, each laptop is 50,000. 20 laptops. It is 10 lakhs rupees worth of material in my warehouse. Now, two laptops after 6 months. After 6 months also, what is the value? Is there any change in the value, inventory value?
Yes, it will be depreciated based on the service.
If it is inventory item, if I'm purchasing and selling, it will not be depreciated. It will not be depreciated. Yes, you are right, Balaji. So if I'm using that laptop for my employees, if the laptop is using for my employees, then depreciation will be there. So normal inventory is inventory also asset, but this inventory like laptop, if it is inventory, there is no depreciation. There is no depreciation because it was in my warehouse. That's it. I'm not using it. It is a sealed package. And if that laptop is fixed asset, means this laptop is I have given to my employee. I have given to my employee material. Then it will be a fixed asset. Then there will be a depreciation. So the difference between normal item, normal asset, this is normal asset, and this is fixed asset. The same laptop, if I'm using, if it is in my warehouse without any disturbing the pack box, then it is a inventory and there will not be any depreciation. If the same laptop I'm starting using the material laptop in from warehouse I have taken and I have given to my accountant to use this material, then the value of the fixed asset will be depreciated after some time. So this is also asset, both are assets, but fixed asset is there is a depreciation. Understood the concept of fixed assets? Suppose I have purchased a car. Uh, it is the car value is suppose 12 lakhs. The car value is 12 lakhs. Then after 6 months, the car value will be come down to 10 lakhs or 9 lakhs. Why? The depreciation. Because if you are using that material, the value of the fixed asset will be depreciated. That is depreciation. So normal asset and fixed asset. The difference between normal asset and fixed asset is depreciation. Depreciation will be updated. That means the value of the asset will be decreased after some time. Okay, so in fixed assets there are so many methods, depreciation methods. There are so many methods, but the main methods you need to understand, one is straight line, another one is reducing balance. These are the two methods. Reducing balance is also in your studies you may learn. This one is written down, or reducing balance is also will be used some. Anyone MBA or BCom? In Dynamics AX it is reducing balance,
Written down value
method
method.
or something. Okay. Actually in the system it will not be written down. Actually people BCom graduates or MBA graduates, they will use the word written down method. So if business people are using the word written down, means it is reducing balance, and another one is straight line. These two methods you need to understand. What is these two methods? Okay, so actually if I purchase a car, then in the very first is 12 lakhs new car. After 1 year, if it is reducing balance 50%, then it is 6 lakhs, and as per the straight line method it is 9 lakhs. The same car, as per the straight line method 9 lakhs, as per the reducing balance 6 lakhs. What is this? Means one is Companies Act, another one is Income Tax Act, and I'm submitting the document as per the Companies Act. I'm submitting the value of the car is 9 lakhs, and as per the Income Tax Act I will submit the value of the car is 6 lakhs. Government has given provision like this. So in India we have two acts, one is Companies Act, another one is Income Tax Act. In USA there are so many acts, Federal Act, there are so many. So each and every country will have different acts. Based on that country's act, we need to calculate the value of the fixed asset. Okay, so for the Companies Act we need one method. For Income Tax Act there is another method. To accommodate this calculation methods, one is straight line, one is reducing balance, like different. So in the system we have concept called layering. So how many layers available means, one is current layer, another one is income tax layer, another one is operations layer. So in Dynamics AX we have layer concept, current layer, tax layer, operations layer. Along with this one there is custom layer 1, custom layer 2, like this. 7 layers are available. Total 10 layers are available. Layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, like that there are so many layers. So it is in detail you are going to learn tomorrow. I have introduced what is fixed assets in books. So custom layer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Current layer, operations layer, tax layer, custom layer 1, custom layer 2, like this, 7 layers are there. In India, we have two acts. One is Companies Act and another one is Income Tax Act. So for Companies Act, we will use the current layer. For Income Tax Act, we will use tax layer. Maybe if you have some other act in India, suppose we may use operation layer also, or custom layer 1, 2, 3. So in USA, there are different calculations, 4 to 5 methods in USA. So there will be different layers. So how many acts are there? How many things available? That day-to-day activities, updates, we will not have that updates. How much percentage? How much? What is the calculation methods? There are so many. That percentages and everything will be provided by chartered accountants. Chartered accountants, they will get updates clearly in a proper manner. So there they will give the information like how much percentage should be depreciated, what is the calculation method, what is the values, that I will discuss tomorrow. Okay, so chartered accountants will provide the information, the data, and that we will update in the system. Okay, the data you are not up to date always, because we are a finance functional consultants but not accountants. Chartered accountant will give the information to accountants. Accountant will ask you the percentages, how to map where it is. So in dynamic fixed assets, particularly fixed assets module, taxation and fixed assets, these two you will not be expertise. What it means, you will not be expertise means the data, how to do, what is the percentage, you are not aware of that one, it is not required for you. Accountants, they need to know what is the percentage. Accountants will get the information from the chartered accountants. Clear? The data related, what is the percentage of the calculation, that values will be provided by accountant to you. Okay, so I have given high level information about fixed assets. I have introduced it today. Tomorrow I will show you what is the different methods of depreciations, how it will be calculated in detail. I will explain you tomorrow. There are so many methods actually in the system, but two methods is most important. One is straight line, another one is reducing balance. So in straight line there are two methods: straight line service life, straight line life remaining. Straight line service life, straight line life remaining. There are two methods, and reducing balance one. And there are so many methods inside. All methods are not required for you, but wherever you are implementing, based on, like if you are implementing in Canada, there will be different. If you are implementing in Australia, there will be different. If you are implementing in USA, there will be different. If you are implementing in India, it will be different. But you are going to learn in India and Gulf regions and APAC region. That means like Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand in this area, Philippines in this area, or Dubai, Oman, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain in that area. These are the only two methods will be used: straight line method and reducing balance. Only two methods are using in these countries. Okay, you are going to learn these two methods by tomorrow and after tomorrow. Okay, I'm stopping here for today. Anyone, please, if anyone has any doubt, something, if you are not able to, anyhow, in detail tomorrow I'm going to explain you, but today I have introduced about high level about fixed assets module. If anyone want to discuss, please let me know. Yeah.
Satya,
Yes,
in bank reconciliation, is there a process of uploading a bank statement?
Yes, that is automatic.
Okay, so that we are going to discuss as well, right? We're going to discuss the automated bank statement, right?
Your voice is breaking. Yeah. Yes. In
So
automatic
we're
bank
gonna do,
statement, we can upload
yeah,
the statements.
okay, fine. Thank you.
Yeah. Anything else, anyone, please?
So one more question, Satya. Are we going to discuss about this electronic payment method as well?
I'm not going to teach that one. That is, you need to learn yourself, but I will give you high level information about how to do it in the automatic bank reconciliation. I cannot teach all those things. There are so many methods of electronic methods.
I'm talking about
I'm not going
electronic payment instead of check payment.
that is electronic payment also. It is simple only. If you want, I will show you tomorrow. Like one method is Nacha, suppose. Okay. Can you like tomorrow? Can you start this question on the very first itself, Venkat? I will show you
Yeah.
whatever I'm going to tell. Okay.
Okay.
Electronic
Yeah.
payment. Fine. It is
Sure.
small only, very small only. I will definitely discuss electronic payment. So you are talking about NEFT, a kind of thing, am I right?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. It is very simple. I will show you tomorrow. Very simple.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Please remind me tomorrow in the very first only, Venkat. It is 5-10 minutes time. Okay. I will show you.
Okay.
Fine.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.